All right, in the words of Jose Mourinho, our new Manchester United manager, he said, "There's a mystique and a romance about United, which no other club can match." Episode 7, welcome guys. I am here with Darius, Skrillex, and Caveman. How are you guys doing?
We're good.
That was
Man,
okay, man.
I good for now. I can't complain.
Well, that's
And
good
I'm
to
great. And I'm great. And I'm great.
Okay, guys, so it's been a while, and a lot has happened within the past 2 weeks. Big signing like Paul Pogba, the Community Shield win. You know what? How you guys feeling about the new season? Talk to me, Skrillex.
See, I feel like a kid in a candy store. So much options. Just excited. All this time you was just wishing, you're just wishing and hoping that one day you get back to the United or that we could sign players that could dominate games, high profile players, even though we ain't playing in Champions League, and that day has come. It's the dawning of a new era. As Jose said, it's a mystique about United that no club can match, and he's absolutely correct. I can't wait.
Okay.
Bring on Sunday.
Yeah, Caveman. T-minus 2 days until we kick off, until the new Premier League kicks off. How are you feeling?
But I got a bunch of mixed feelings. But to highlight two, I'm excited. Just as critics, I'm excited because everything Mourinho said so far, just been spot on, like music to my ears. He showed me the blueprint for the season, right? So I'm buying into what he showed me. He said he wants to play attacking football. He said he wants to win trophies. He said he wants to win every game. That's the stuff that I want to hear compared to the last two managers that we had. But you know what? We raised that for we minds. That was a bad period there. I'm confident because the man also said when he lost his job during December, he was studying some teams and he pointed out Manchester United and he said since December, he'd been looking at the players and if he was to have the chance to be manager, how he going to use these players. So he came into the job. He laid out 4 profiles of players he wanted. He gave the list to Woodward and the board, and they delivered before they started the PL season. So that then got me brimming with confidence too, right? Because the man, it's been a long time since we've been so decisive and aggressive in the window.
Okay, Darius. We are going to Dean Court to face Bournemouth. Tell me how you feeling.
I'm very happy. This is a season that should have been coming after Sir Alex retired. I think that if Mourinho had come in at that juncture and reinforced the squad, reinvigorated the squad, we would have probably been champions in the last years at some point. Honest to God. But we're here now. We had a bit of disappointment under Moyes and Van Gaal, and I see good things. He strengthened the team in the right areas. I think he's highlighted the important thing about the Manchester United way of playing football, attacking football, strong, powerful players. And I'm just really looking forward to this season because it's going to be a brilliant tussle for the Premiership.
Wow, interesting. My opinion, I'm really confident. I can see that the mentality amongst the players have changed. But what really had me was a quote from Paul Pogba where he said, there are actually 2 quotes. The first quote is, there will be haters, and that's definite. And then my favorite quote of the 2, I didn't finish what I started here. So that has me kind of confident going into the new season. Signing Zlatan, signing Pogba, Mkhitaryan, Eric Bailly, even before all of that, when we appointed Mourinho, even before that, when we won the FA Cup final, they all had the confidence coming back up because I think Man United will be title contenders this season. So, my second question, what are you guys looking forward to? Talk to me, Darius.
What am I looking forward to the most under Mourinho?
Under Mourinho, the new Manchester United, the Premier League.
Okay. First of all, the football is very important. I know we want results, I know we want trophies, but I want to see good attacking football. I want to see the principles of United come back. I want teams to fear United when they come to Old Trafford. And what we were lacking was a bit of arrogance. We were lacking a bit of power. a bit of presence. And Mourinho got it perfectly right in the transfer window, because he's not just looking for flair players. He's not just looking at players in terms of how much goals they scored, and he's looking at a particular profile. And he's hit the nail on the head. So it's going to be a good season. I can't see a lot of teams being able to cope with the power and presence of Zlatan and Pogba and so on. But the question remains now, will he pick the right team? Because if you look at the strengths of the players that we have, there's a certain someone that doesn't quite fit in that squad for me. But I guess that'll be a discussion for another day.
It's true. It's very true. Caveman, what are you looking forward to in the new season?
Well, to right off of what Darius said, Mo pick his best 23. So I'm looking forward, I'm anticipating how he's going to utilize those players, for one, because he said, he's anticipating a long season and everyone will get a chance. So I'm going to be looking to see who gets a chance, when they get a chance, etc. But one thing that I'm really looking forward to, I like a piece of drama. Mourinho is in mid-season form already when it comes to press conferences, when he made those jobs at Wenger and Klopp. So more than before, I'm looking forward to the Northwest Derby. The Northwest Derby and the game against Arsenal. It's going to be. I know it's going to be a lot of heat on the touchlines. Those games are going to probably get very physical. I'm also looking forward to the Manchester derbies and when Mourinho returns to Stamford Bridge. So those things I want to see how they're going to turn out, because the thing that I like most about Mo is he's creating this under siege mentality, us against Manchester United, us Manchester United against the world, which is supposed to be like that because there are only two types of people that like Manchester United, people that hate Manchester United. So him creating that sort of mentality,
very true.
So him creating that sort of mentality, I'm sure the players are going to be up for every single game. They're going to be looking to go for every single game. So it's very much needed, and I'm glad that he brought that sort of mentality back at Old Trafford.
Skrillex, 2016-2017 season. Tell me.
Well, first of all, Kevin, I think you should start looking at what you got and what you have right now, because they think you just steal my speech word for word. So I can go report you to the FA board for that. But to reinforce what Kevin said, that's what I honestly looking forward to the derbies, the Arsenal game, the Bridge game, and I also looking the little. I looking forward to the Leicester game as well. Even though, and I'm looking forward to Spurs, because although we watching these so-called teams, and in my opinion, I don't think the big teams that we might mention might be out there, but that could be another discussion. But the small teams that we were struggling against last season. I want to see what's going to happen this season. That was the most looking forward to, because remember last season we had an excellent record against the top six.
Yeah.
Right? But it's when we go play away at West Brom, home to Newcastle. Those are the games that we lost, that we should have won, that we lost. So it's those games. Well, I know Newcastle in the prime now, but it's those games that I'm really looking forward to. How we and like if you could only get one goal, how we can finish growing out the game without looking suspect. Like we could give if we want love up, we could play a little football, like a little lot. Even if, as we quote unquote party bus, to play a little defensive to shut them out. Rather than we look like in the next 6 minutes, 4 goals could possibly score, but because of the uncertainty and the back, there's going to be a lot of pressure on Pogba for the money. But as Bale rose to the occasion, and I believe Pogba. I think Pogba, this was the best move for his career. Even though the money's sweet, yes, but at the end of the day, you still need he realized that you could develop further on the move. He probably saw the job Mourinho did with Varane at Madrid and tell himself, probably when he talked to Varane, the French buddies, and Mark, like, oh well, Mo's a good coach, one-on-one, and he helped really Varane develop as a player. And he's a defender with love at United as well, but that was another discussion. But I really looking forward to these small games, the games when they're going tough, but you just need to grind out that win.
All right, well, I can summarize basically what you guys say, because I can tell you what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to what Kevin Kia said, a little bit of drama. I'm looking forward to Mourinho versus Pep, Mourinho versus Conte, and Mourinho versus Wenger. That's what I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to Mourinho versus Pochettino, Ronald Koeman, Klopp, Slaven Bilic. Looking forward to that. But like, I also looking forward to see how our new signers are going to gel in the first team. I actually want to see Eric Bailly and Smalling link up. I want to see how they're going to partner within these next 38 games. Hopefully they're fit. It's a new challenge for Darius Lahan. He never played inside the Premier League, so I want to see what he can do. But I'm also looking forward to the winning mentality and the loud atmosphere that Old Trafford is going to bring now that we have signed these kind of players. Also, and last but no least, I'm looking forward to seeing Rooney and Matt. I want to know what aspect or what role they'll play in the Mourinho era. Looking forward to definitely seeing that. Right, so last but no least, like what do you think what more does Jose Mourinho have to do with this Man United squad? And I'll start by saying I think Mourinho must find 7 to 8 players where he must start on a regular basis, where they can gather team chemistry, they can gel. I think he also must find a plan B and a C, because let's face it, all the teams are not going to lie down like that Man United flat trap bully them. We've got to find a way to break down these teams that are going to be frustrating. There are going to be teams out there that are going to keep the ball longer than us. I'm not saying park the bus, right? But I'm going to say, like, find a way to, counter attack them. And then, like, there are going to be teams, that are going to play to their strengths. And some teams play to their strengths by just playing, direct football. And we're going to have to find a way to get around that and still come up victorious. Kev, what are you looking? What more does Jose Mourinho have to do?
Well, Mourinho, for me, to give Van Gaal credit, he stabilized the ship that to me was sinking. Mourinho's job now is to get that ship to the destination, and that is to win silverware. Yes, I'm going off from the get-go, win silverware, especially the Premier League. Manchester United has never gone no more than 3 seasons without winning the league, so I'm expecting, it's a big expectation. But to go off of what Mourinho said he has this crazy ambition that he wants to win every game. He wants to score the most goals. He doesn't want to concede any goals, and he wants to win every competition. So, like I said earlier, he sold a blueprint to me that I bought into. So I'm going with Mourinho. Go for it. And like you said, the team got a gel, so it's going to be all of it is going to be up to the guys on the pitch to get the job done. I'm looking forward to, not looking forward, but another thing too, long stretches of wins. We have not seen this since Saf left. We went on a few stretches not conceding any goals, or conceding one no goal or something, but we weren't scoring any. But I need to see long stretches of wins. That sort of stuff. It got me walking around my chest up again like a peacock. Like the peacock amongst the cock amongst the cocks. Hey, pause. No homo. And occasionally blowing out the teams, like beating them 5-1 or stuff. Like, I want to see stuff like that. Aggressive football. During the preseason, I've been saying the guys that are more decisive in the final third. They haven't gelled completely yet, but you can see what they're trying to do. And Mo is on the right path, so he just has to keep doing what Mo does best. Get the team playing football how he wants to be playing, and win.
Darius,
Yeah.
the amount of money we spent and the players we brought in. We brought in Zlatan, brought in Pogba, probably one of the best midfielders, if not the best midfielder in the world. And even before that, we appointed Mourinho, a proven manager who has a great track record. You think anything less than top 2 will be a failure?
Given the squad that he's assembled, I think he'll be aiming for number 1, and he'll probably grudgingly accept number 2. I think the squad's good enough to do it. A lot of it relies on the form of a lot of other teams because, as we know, this is going to be a very open season. We've seen Manchester City strengthen. We've seen Liverpool strengthen. You know, the managerial appointments and stuff. So we can do it, but just to touch back on the question that you were asking before about what Mourinho has to do, I want to look at it in terms of right this minute, right now, what's probably going through his mind. And the key problem that he has is that the team are playing the Van Gaal way still. Now, I know he's trying to implement his own philosophy and his own way of playing football, but 2 years under a manager that has kind of like operated on a dictatorship and forced them to play very defensively, don't take any chances, don't lose the ball, and so on. He made some perfect points when he talked about Valencia, and we've seen the difference in Valencia. And he said Valencia last season would have cut back and passed it to his centre back every single time, but this time he's got the confidence to go forward, take on his man, and he's putting some brilliant crosses into the box like we know Valencia can. So one of the key things Mourinho has to do is to try to get the team playing the way he wants to. And I don't think they're doing that yet. I think there's much more to come from this team, even with Pogba in it. The second conundrum he has is the Rooney situation in the number 10 position. Because the team, for me, favors more of a 4-3-3 now. Because he likes Herrera, he loves Pogba, the Carrick behind them, Zlatan in the middle, without Rooney interfering with his position, with a Martial and a Rashford or Lingard or Mkhitaryan on the right. The team is built for it. And the question is, will Rooney get enough time to perhaps hold a position in number 10, or is he going to change when he sees performances are up to scratch? And then the final problem is the centre-back issue, because I still feel we're one centre-back light. I don't trust Jones. I don't trust Rojo for sure. And I think that if we can get rid of both of those, we can get a quality centre-back in, and that will give us a good pool of centre-backs to choose from. But defensively, we still look open, and we look like we're going to concede goals. So that's my concern, and I'm sure Mourinho's looking at all of that and trying to find the best solution.
Skrillex, title contenders, top 4, top 6. What do you think?
Well, we should be title contenders, but we know a lot of injuries can happen because last season we started the season as title contenders, and then Luke Shaw hurt. Then last year he started to become vulnerable. Then Chris everybody. Even though Van Gaal had a part in playing tactics ways and I think, but the side was actually playing very well. And Luke Shaw was in the side. Memphis was scoring. Memphis had looked aggressive and all that. The minute Luke Shaw being told, I realized that everything changed from there. Everything went downhill from the time Luke Shaw got his foot broken. Luke Shaw was sent on a transformation course. He came back fit. He was playing 90 minutes. He was kind of. He was playing like how he started in preseason. I don't expect us to start hitting the ground running right away because we had a poor preseason. That was that was not nowhere nearly. That was not enough time. Guys still got gel. I'm trying to figure out. I can't get any mind of Mourinho to think if he would start Pogba on Sunday. I'm not sure. I probably would. Him and Snyder in the middle of the park.
I honestly wouldn't start Pogba because he's been on holiday. I think in either Los Angeles or Miami or something like that.
That kid ready to play. He's been doing his karate, the boxes, the thing. He's been playing basketball, keeping fit. I believe Pogba fit. Pogba probably should start, or if not, he will make an appearance off his bench. But I truly believe, as y'all said, this is the do or die season for Wayne Rooney. He given the captain now because it's early days, but if we know moves, man, that fairly ruthless, and if he realizes by December Rooney is shaping up, that's it. As much as you like Rooney knows he has to give it his all this season, or this is it for he. This is his do or die season. I see Zlatan should finally going a little tough early on, but once Zlatan fully settles on the sound of the PS and the physical, I know Zlatan is going to give defenders a lot of hard times. A hard time he prime to mark. It's sheer size and power. And Zlatan is a fighter. He ain't gonna tap no little defender shove. He ain't gonna go down like that. Zlatan can stand firm You know, and you need us there are aggressive players. Pogba, these guys are aggressive players with the Roy King S. You know, to control, and then you got the flair, the Cantona, the Cantona flair like Martial or Mkhitaryan to add that little flair. So you know, it come in there. Then you got your turtle number 10 holders being Rudy, but yeah, but going forward, I really title contenders. I will only accept to replace if he had a lot of key, if he get injuries.
All right, quick question, guys. Top three, Darius.
Who's my top three?
Yeah, I know it's too early, but give me the top three there.
Okay. First position, Manchester United, of course. Second for me, Manchester City, and third will be the surprising Liverpool.
Liverpool. Anyway, we can get back to that. Yeah, man, give me a top three there.
You sure you want the top four? Cause I got Arsenal to be in the top four this year.
Nah, so I just want top three. I just want top.
I give you top three. To go with Darius, United, City, and unfortunately Liverpool. I would love for Liverpool to get relegated.
These men thinking Liverpool coming in the top three. Skrillex, tell me something different. Tell me what.
The thing is, right? I sad to say, I gotta agree with the guys on this one. But my top three, being I like Klopp, and I believe Klopp can get the best of these guys at Liverpool. But I got United first.
Liverpool can win.
United first, Liverpool second, and Tottenham Hotspurs. Either Liverpool, the second and third could go between either Liverpool or Spurs. I don't have City to get in the top four because City still got they bought a little too much to me, and then guys gotta get taken to jail. Like I believe Pep plan wasn't settled. The whole move was he wanted this amount for this. Pep like he just picking and choosing, like playing bits and pieces together, and Boy Johnson and I mean in the prime star we can't, and City still want other players, like they're still looking for another goalkeeper for Hart. So you see they're set. That's the problem. That's the problem we got with City. And
well,
Pep,
I can tell you my top.
Right, yeah.
My top three. Number three is going to be, unfortunately, I can say Arsenal. I am going to say number two is, if they start to click, I'm going to say the other Manchester City, and then number one, Manchester United. But thank you very much, guys, for taking some time with your busy schedule. Thanks, Darius. Thanks, Skrillex. And thanks, Cave.
You're welcome.
Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and on to Bournemouth.
Definitely.
This has been episode 7.